Hello, beauties. It is Self-Care Sunday. What have you done for you lately? Let me just go ahead and be like very real and honest with y'all. Y'all almost did not get this video because as you can see, your girl's eyes is puffy because I have been doing some very deep shadow work. Spirit hit me with a lot of shit. Excuse the noise in the background. Y'all gonna hear that for through this video because I'm making some stuff. But shadow work is real and it is very uncomfortable, but it is necessary. So with that being said, today's Self-Care Sunday is a little bit different. I have pulled a lot of different cards. I have some tarot cards, some oracle cards, as well as some self-care cards because they basically have some messages. I have been guided to do more so of a shadow work self-care spread. Okay, because shadow work is also part of self-care. I do want to say you want to practice shadow work when you have the time to be in a safe space. Safe space meaning you are free to feel and allow whatever emotions that rise to the surface to flow through and out so that you can address it, so that you can see a higher perspective of it. And then also soothe yourself, okay, in different ways depending upon what you are going through. So I did pull some cards, and for some, you are going through a new beginning. There is a new door that is opening up. And if you look at this card, we have the higher self as well as the shadow self, right? So this kicks right off into doing some shadow work and getting both our ego and our higher self in check. So when it comes to this new beginning, for some, you may be having a new experience when it comes to business. Someone has been looking at you because they feel like you are a good attribute. You are a perfect fit for whatever this is, whether this is a job, whether this is someone wanting to partner with you in business. But this is how they see you. They see you as the King of Swords. You are someone that is knowledgeable. You are someone that is very well respected. So you are someone that is a perfect fit for whatever this new beginning is. Now, for some of you, this comes at a perfect time because you've been feeling very distracted and just, you know, trying to do something that is going to be helpful to yourself, but more helpful for others, right? So you've been discontent and very bored with what you've been experiencing lately. And so it's been causing you to think about, you know, your movement and what are you going to do moving forward in life, you know. And for me, what is really highlighted on this person is standing right in between the wedding rings and the money. And so, you know, this lets me know that whoever this part of the message is for, you've been very distracted with work. And you've been looking for more ways to keep yourself busy. And so Spirit is saying that it's time to find a balance. Yes, we need money to sustain ourselves, to live a life. But there comes a time when you are overworking yourself and looking for other things to do because of being discontent in your life. Because as you know, like I said, going back to this card, this person is standing between love and work. And the desire for love is there. However, maybe something has happened when it comes to matters of the heart, and it is time to address those issues. So, does someone have a heartbreak that they have been going through, that they are still needing to release some of those suppressed emotions? Well, your self-care card for this is movement. Move your body. Allow the energy to flow through you through that movement. So you choose whatever movement is good for you. Let's move on to the next self-care card, because I'm looking at the time and we already getting up to some time, okay? Now, you have Archangel Jophiel that wants you to honor your beauty. And when Jophiel says, you know, honor your beauty, she's not just speaking about the outer appearances. Yes, outer appearances may be important to you, but she wants to highlight the fact that you have other attributes that make you amazing. You know, you are a go-getter. You are a high achiever. You are someone that gets things done. And she wants you to recognize how intelligent you are. You know, how you are able to problem solve and always, you know, multitask and do so many different things while looking good at the same time. So, you know, your determination is also beautiful. You know, you have this exuberance that is just so strong and resilient, and she wants you to honor that, okay? Because other people, they look at you and they see you as, you know, this very successful person. They see it, but do you see it? So you're being told to look at all attributes that you have, because this will also boost your self-esteem. This is not just feeling beautiful on the outside. It's about feeling beautiful on the inside and the outside. And your self-care card for this is give gratitude for it. Make a list of everything that is beautiful about you, within you, and give thanks for each and every last one of those attributes. Now, the next one, Peaceful Warrior. We have Archangel Ariel, which is pouring a lot of peace over a situation that has happened. When I pull to see what situation, we have some sort of organization, some structure. So this may be a job. This may be some people that you work with, that you are closely connected with. Maybe it's a community where you go and fellowship with these people, but it really feels like it's an ending of a job or some sort of a connection. And this is the time to set you free. You know, this ending is a new beginning. It's freedom from all of that stress. So if this was a job, you know, this had to happen so that you can move on to where you are meant to be, what you are supposed to be doing. And you are being told to speak your truth, stand your ground with love and compassion. And your self-care card is to connect with your ancestors. Allow your ancestors to take care of this situation for you. Let me tell you, your ancestors will go into battle over you, okay? I got a funny story that goes with that, but I'm going to stick to the time. Trustworthy friends. So for some of you, you know what? Because this card just popped up, I am going to go into that. And I'm sorry, obviously, TikTok, y'all are going to get cut off at 10 minutes. But go to YouTube and you can see the rest of it. So I had a friend that I thought it was my friend. Loved her to death. We had a lot of fun together. But she had some trauma wounds that was not allowing her to fully open up to, you know, having a genuine connection with a female. She had this outdated belief that all females were out to get her and were going to backstab her or, you know, do something malicious to her at some point. So she was always, you know, kind of like judging everything that I said or did, you know, from an ego standpoint, to see whether or not it was a threat or if she should be concerned or what have you. And there was, I did something very special for her because I thought it was a friend. And you know, when you come into a blessing, you also want to be a blessing. And so I was just wanting to be a blessing, but I did not know that that triggered a wound inside of her that was something that was part of her shadow work that she had to go through. But long story short, she was talking about me in such a negative way. And I had a lot of other things going on. And at that time, I was doing a lot of shadow work. I was connecting very heavily with my ancestors. And so there was one particular ancestor that was around that I never got to meet in the physical, but I've heard stories about him. So when this energy surfaced, I knew exactly who this person was. But as she was bad-mouthing me, this ancestor made her fall down the steps. That sounds really bad, and I'm not laughing about that. I'm just saying that your ancestors will go to bat for you. My ancestor was not trying to harm her. She was perfectly fine. It was just to make her aware of the thoughts that she was having at that particular time to hopefully get her to redirect it. Now, when that happened, she instantly called me because she knew that what she was doing was not right when it came to, you know, what that situation was all about. And I will say that it bothered me at that time because of her wound, she felt as though I had done something to attack her. And I don't play with energy like that. I just don't. Even when I have to return energy back to its sender, I do not infuse it with any heavy or negative energy. I bless it and return it because it's just not mine to deal with, right? This ancestor was just so upset over the fact that, you know, someone I held so dear thought otherwise about me. And so she called me and she let me know what had happened. And she did it again. I will just say that, you know, of course, as I went through this journey and continued doing shadow work, we did have to be disconnected. And I still just send her love and appreciate, you know, the connection that we had. But I don't know, I'm sharing this story because maybe someone is going through this shadow wound. Maybe you are experiencing some triggers from some past things that has happened with your friendships. And Spirit is wanting to point out that there's a wound within you that needs to be addressed because you are surrounded by love. You have trustworthy friends that are around you at this time. So if you are questioning whether someone has your best interests at heart right now, then yes, they do. This person loves you genuinely, okay? And this connection was sent to you to help you heal and find a different perspective and a new belief system. So the friends that you have around you are your relief. They are here to help you move on from this past thoughts, feelings that you have been harboring, because they also, when you look at this boat, there's an angel that's guiding this person, right? So the angels have guided these people into your life, whoever these friends are, to help you start a new beginning and to believe something different, right? And to know that you are always protected. And so your self-care card along with that to help you overcome this is sound healing. It is time to listen to some frequencies to cleanse your chakras and to release the stored energy that is creating blockages that are causing you to not want to fully open up and trust these friends that you have in your circle. Because if this is not something that you address, then of course their angels, their spirit guides, their ancestors are definitely going to protect them, and they will have to move on, and you guys will disconnect eventually if that is not addressed. Next card we have is take a step back. Take a step back from whatever is not serving you. So when I pulled the card for this one, I felt this energy very, very strong. I got the Magician, and we all know that the Magician is about manifesting, right? Well, when it says take a step back from what is not serving, that means that you're trying to be overly controlling. This is someone that wants their way and has, you know, a specific visualization as to how and when it is supposed to happen. And when you are so caught up on the details coming out exactly the way you want them to, that is a form of being rigid and not allowing the universe to deliver it in the highest good, the best form for you to have and enjoy. Okay, so you are being told that being prepared is good, but being over empowering and, you know, wanting things to be a specific way, you're doing too much. So you are being told to come out of this, out of the illusions, and to separate what is the ego and what is your intuition, your higher self, what they are trying to tell you, and bring that into balance to get the true revelation of what is actually happening. And your self-care card for this one is you need to meditate and ground yourself so that you are in complete balance. Your ego is asked to sit back and just be an observer so that your higher self can intuitively guide you through this process. So I know that this Self-Care Sunday was a little bit different, but we still got some really great self-care cards. And you know what? I'm going to pull just a few more, just in case none of these were your stories. Either way, you know, movement definitely moves the energy through you. A gratitude list really does draw in what you are trying to manifest. What you give thanks for, you get more of. Connecting with your ancestors. We got music. Oh, that one really wanted to come out. We have read. And we have sang. I'm going to do two more, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap this out. Wrap it up. Intuition. Once this intuition is like really being highlighted today, because, you know, we do have to find that balance, because when we allow our ego to run the show, we really can confuse ourselves and go through a lot of circles, okay? And spend time with animals. If you do not have a pet, you can volunteer at a shelter, or you can go and visit a friend. I like to visit people that got pets and then just kind of take over their pets, love all on them, and then just take my butt on home, okay? So that is our self-care video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And sorry, YouTube, I'm not going to go through and listen to this video again and do time stamps. You know, this is self-care. It is what it is. You know, hopefully everything within this video is going to be helpful for you. And if it does not apply to you, then maybe you ran across it because someone is going to start confiding in you, and then you're going to have the knowledge to share with them. So there we have that. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.